Hello YouTube, it is your boy B3 back with another kicking action figure review! And we were doing a whole bunch of Power Rangers. I mean, we were supposed to do Evox and Drilltron next, but I wanted to take just a short Power Ranger break to open this figure, just because I really wanted to open this figure. It is the Dragon Ball Super Dragon Stars Super Saiyan Broly. And this is, of course, the Dragon Ball Super movie version. They did do a Dragon Ball Z version for that movie, but he was a Build-A-Figure, and I didn't build him, and I didn't care. I really wanted him, but I didn't build him, but luckily they gave us this Broly as a single release, so that made me very happy, because this Broly is a better Broly anyways. Like, he was a much better character, because the original Broly isn't a character. He's just, like, the movie was cool to watch, but let's not sit here and pretend it was good. So, Dragon Stars Broly, very cool. You see him going berserk here on the side, very nice. Here are the other figures that also came out. I passed on Gohan. I passed on Gogeta even though I wanted him, but when all these came out, I was really trying to save some money. I also passed on Majin Buu Final Form, or Kid Buu, even though I really wanted Kid Buu also. Passed on Gotenks, passed on 18. I didn't care about them or Gohan. But I really kind of do wish I got those too. Oh well. I could not pass up Broly though. No way I was passing up the Series 12 Broly. So, let's bust him out of package. And here he is out of package, the Dragon Ball Super Broly. But before we get to that, let's talk about our sponsor, Comics Plus of Macon.com. That's right, Comics Plus of Macon.com is sponsoring this review as well. It is the website for my local comic shop. I trust them. They're wonderful. I do so much of my shopping there, it's insane. Well, I obviously get it from the physical store, but that doesn't mean the online store isn't great. You know, I've ordered stuff from there. I've had friends order stuff from there. Great store. Great products. Great people. If you want 10% off your order, we also have a coupon code, Hunt Rocks My Socks. All the info is in the link in the description below where you can find the website and the coupon code. So now let's move back on to Broly. Now, Broly himself is pretty big. I think he's the biggest single-carded figure we've had from this line. It was, I think, Jiren until this guy came out. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. So yeah, you know, articulation, up and down, side to side on the head. The arms move all around like this. I think that's actually a pretty good joint. It's just like a ball in there. And then, you know, up and down, forward and back, bicep, double elbow, rotation on the wrist, forward and back on the wrist. You know, there's all kinds of movement on the waist. Legs go in and out, but they are hindered by this ear. This big grass doggo monster ear. Forward and back on the legs, also very hindered by the ear. The ear is not soft plastic. Like, I get not making it cloth. It's a $20 figure. Cloth would have been nice. Cloth would have been the best option. But it should have at least been soft plastic. That's a big gripe I have. It should have at least been soft plastic, but it's like hard. That's not very soft at all, dude. That's hard stuff. You can kind of rotate like that. There is a double knee bend. Not that I can really get it to bend double backwards, because you got to turn it to the side to get it to do its full double bend, because this is in the way. So his legs are like really... What? What just happened? His legs are really hindered. That just popped out. It'll pop back on. But they're really hindered by the ear. His feet also go up and down and side to side. Ta-da. And you can turn that joint to kind of get an ankle pivot if you want. But, yeah, that is Broly. Put him back here. He does come with minimal accessories. Just two kind of open, grappling, energy blast forming hands. I really wish we could get some energy effects with these Dragon Ball figures, because that's such a big part of Dragon Ball, you know, is the energy blasts and stuff. So I really wish we could get some of that action. I'm just going to put these with these other accessories that I have, and I'll sort them out later. There we go. Now for size comparisons, just to show you how big he is, here is a Super Saiyan Blue Goku. As you can see, he towers over Goku. And then the big bad that brought him to Earth in the first place, my boy Frieza, specifically Gold Frieza. Love me some Frieza. So glad he's alive. Can I just say that? I don't know what's happening in the manga, but I'm glad they brought him back to life for the shows and movie. And he extra towers over Frieza. And Frieza even gains, like, doesn't Frieza gain like 3 inches in his gold form or something like that? Something insignificant like that. So he's a big boy. He's a real big boy. But yeah, I didn't have much to talk about in this review. We're kind of breezing through it. Power Ranger ones take longer because they have a ton of accessories, but this guy doesn't have a ton of accessories. So, that's really all I have to talk about with this guy. I think he's a good figure, but he's really hindered in the legs. If you want one that you can just pose around a ton, you probably should get the SH Figure Arts. I'm not gonna lie to you, the Figure Arts is gonna be better in almost every way for this Broly. I know someone who has it. It's a very awesome figure. But if you can't afford the Figure Art, this is a good substitute. I mean, I don't even see it as a substitute, because I didn't even want the Figure Art. I think it's much bigger than this guy, plus it's so expensive, and I just didn't want to pay that much. I mean, I collect Dragon Ball, but I don't collect it to the point where I'm willing to spend Figure Art money on it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like Dragon Ball and all, but if I'm going to spend that much money on something, it's probably going to be a Kaiju or a Toku hero. But I do like Broly. I do like this Broly. The legs are just hindered so much by his ear thing. It's just hindered so much that it's actually quite bad. Upper half, great. Lower half really needs work. This should have been cloth. That would be the best thing. But if you weren't going to give us a furry cloth, which of course they weren't, then soft plastic should have been the go-to. It's way too hard. You can't move the legs like you need to. That's a big complaint. Don't say I'm one of those toy channels that refuses to say bad things about a figure when they're sponsored, because there are some out there, aka most of them. I ain't one of them, fam. So that's it. If you want Broly, pick up Broly. If you don't. I don't care. It really doesn't affect my life either way. But you should shop at Comics Plus of Macon.com. Use the code for 10% off. That goes directly to supporting this show. It will help us out a lot, people. It really will. Because, you know, the more you support the show, the more we get through sponsorship, the more you support the website with the coupon code, the more we get. It's a big cycle, everybody. It's a big cycle. Helps me out. Helps me out a lot. So that's it. Thank you all once again for your support, and I'll see you all later. Muda, 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 muda.